Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, G.A.P.
Hello, everyone. This is Swerve.
And we are back again, consecutive weeks to give y'all that work.
Is that 3 weeks?
I believe so.
We like to keep the people happy.
Like, a three-peat.
It's like a
Three-piece.
turkey.
Yeah, all that. Turkey, three-peat.
What's turkey from, Nate? Don't say nothing, Swerve.
What you mean?
Make the correlation between the three and the turkey.
I'm going to want to say if I'm taking it out, I don't really know where it's from, but I do know. I remember on football, NFL back days, they said the turkey carvings before the game, the big game.
Okay,
that's where it's from.
Okay,
I'm not sure if that's where it's from, but is there any correlation to that?
No.
And they said the turkey with like the extra. The turkey used to have an extra wing on there. Remember?
For the three turkey legs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where it's from?
No, it's not.
But that is a thing. See, so it can go both ways.
No,
it's a double entendre.
That's not
no,
a thing.
it's not. It's not.
There's no three wings on.
Ain't
the
no
turkey.
3 wings on no turkey.
The one in the NFL, they used to have like a
they
warped
never
turkey.
had, Nate. They never had.
Absolutely, I am for sure this happened.
They did have like a weird turkey that had like an extra drum leg or something.
Yes.
Or maybe 2 extra drum legs. It was probably like 6 drum legs on there.
Yeah, it wasn't natural. It was sold in, but it looked natural. But it was cooked. This. Whenever there'd be a Thanksgiving game.
That's not the correlation, though, Nate. You're wrong.
I'm just saying.
If you were on Jeopardy, you would have got the question wrong.
But you're not. But this was a rap album. This could be a double entendre.
A rap album.
Like this is the turkey. Like NFL.
No, false.
You're gonna make it work.
No.
I'm not even gonna tell
you the correlation, Nate. If Swerve wants to give you that information, he can.
No, I'm not gonna give it to him.
I'm not gonna.
You gotta do his go do some research.
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna. I could probably live my whole life and die without knowing that and be just fine.
No, one day you'll be out and you'll be like, "Oh, okay, now I see."
What is it now?
No, it'll probably never happen to him. You know,
if it does, he gonna say that them niggas were years ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me
ahead of their time.
Give it to me what I'm supposed to be searching for. So you say
it involves a sport that includes a ball.
Not all that. But I'm saying, what am I supposed to be looking for? So, what was the term again? So
the correlation between three and turkey. Yeah.
It involves a sport that involves a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Between 3 and turkey.
The correlation between 3 and turkey.
I would just ask Google.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if Google knows.
It's not Grout. Will probably know.
Who? Grout? What's that?
I mean Grok.
I don't know that guy.
That's
I'm still asking Jeeves.
That's the AI for X.
All right. While you do that research, Nate, what you been up to, bro?
Nothing much. Kids back to school shopping and such.
Damn, y'all still go shopping every year?
It gets easier and easier because you do most of it online outside of just going sneaker shopping and that's about it.
But I mean, for kids though, you have to buy clothes every year. Niggas still doing that. I forgot I was poor.
You have 3 this year, right? Only 3.
Yeah, this is our first year going down to 3. Yeah.
Damn.
And my oldest is going to college, so.
Really, all her clothes should be passed down to the youngest girl.
If she wanted, they still fit her, so it's not whatever don't fit her. She could pass down something.
But y'all been buying.
Don't want extra clothes. There's no pass down. You just your younger one, you get new clothes plus you get your old clothes.
So last year's clothes don't fit no more, or he's just not wearing them clothes no more.
The kids don't grow out of clothes like that when they get that age. This is you thinking of like when they're like
Swerve. I don't know what bullshit Swerve on. Nigga, it's a new school year. We need new clothes.
Getting clothes to go.
No, I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see how the niggas was living because I don't know.
That only happens when the kids are growing out of clothes. They don't just keep growing after like 8th grade and all. You're not getting what's names.
So you're telling me he got multiple shoes the year before, and then this year you buying him more multiple shoes?
Oh yeah. You have no choice. They don't have the same size feet.
Nigga, new shoes come out every year, Swerve.
But his feet stayed the same size.
So what?
No. Their feet don't stay have the same size. That's two. And even if it did, they'd fuck up the shoes. These kids ain't keeping their shoes
Swerve.
all that great all year round.
When's the last time you bought new shoes?
I don't be buying new shoes. Like every once in a while when I go to Ross or I go to Marshall, because you know they be having them deals. That's my shit. I go to Ross on the weekends. First thing I do, walk all the way to that wall. They got the size 13s and up. I wear size 14, so I just look through there, sift through. I see some 14s. You might catch you a deal. Get you some LeBrons for like 30. Get you some KDs for like 20.
But when's the last time you was in a size 14?
You know what's crazy? At one point when I was in high school, I was a 16. And then I went down to a 14.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Does that even seem logical?
It doesn't seem logical.
No, it does. You know why? You were fat.
I understand, but but my toes were reaching the end. It wasn't because my feet was wide.
No. How does that make? That's what I'm saying.
My toes was reaching the end.
That's because
fat.
It's just fat.
Shuffled to your toe. Yeah,
it's fat.
Maybe
throughout the whole thing.
The shoe just swells up the whole foot, and then
because
fills up the front.
There was a sneakerhead that nigga had like 10,000 pairs of shoes, over 10,000, right? He was weighing about close to what Nate weighed, about 400. About 4 something. That nigga got down to like two something. And that nigga had to get rid of all his shoes because he went from a 10.5 to a 9.5, and none of them shits fit no more. So that makes everything.
So my thing makes sense.
Yeah,
definitely, because I remember I had a pair of shoes.
Once you told me high school and shoe size is different than now, I already knew where it came from.
Yeah, but that's still crazy to me that I went down a whole 2 inches. Pause. Yeah, I was a fat kid.
Can y'all hear all that thunderstorm in my background?
Oh, I thought that was your stomach growling.
I thought Juno was hitting the feet like the effects button for a little bit. Like,
nah, nigga, you know it's raining outside.
Yeah.
That's all you had going?
That's all you had?
School shopping?
Yeah, that's about it. You know, I probably went to bowling and got a turkey out there once, but
my nigga.
I probably went bowling and got a turkey.
If I read that right, I'm looking at Gronk and since I'm doing bowling, I'm like, okay. That's not common knowledge, is it?
I think it's common knowledge.
I thought it was.
It's basic. It's maybe not common, but it's basic.
Maybe in bowling.
No, I think a lot of people go bowling.
I don't know. I ain't gonna give that.
That's like I don't.
Everyone that's listening to us have been to a bowling alley and bowled.
They probably never got 3.
Even if they did, what's
strikes
the odds
in a row?
Of getting a turkey? Yeah, exactly.
They might not. They might not have gotten it,
or they seen somebody else get it or something.
But I don't know. We once played against little kids. They cooked our ass with the railings up. I was like my niece and nephew.
Yeah, of course. With the railing, anybody could cook.
Yeah, that's true. You had that side, but it was just the fact that we're adults and they're like elementary and middle school.
Were they using the rails too?
They were using the rails. We didn't have the rails. That's why.
Okay. See, that's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the handicap. You're supposed to eliminate handicaps. Take that rail off.
Exactly.
Or you put the rails up when y'all bowl. Whoop them kids' ass. That's it, Nate.
But yeah, that's about it. That's far as what's saying. But what were you up to, Surf? I mean, Juno.
Let me see. This weekend I had what I do. I feel like I did something on Sunday with the family. I don't remember what it is. But Saturday I had a backpack giveaway that I was hosting type shit. Did that Saturday. Saturday I actually got to sleep in because normally I don't get to sleep in, but the sun let us sleep into about 12 o'clock that day. So Saturday was a beautiful day. I slept into about 12, then went to go do my backpack giveaway. Sunday I think was chill. I don't remember what we did Sunday. I can't recall what we did Sunday, but that was pretty much it, man. Just trying to figure out, because we're hosting Thanksgiving this year, and it looks like it's gonna be at least 40 people. So we may have to go rent a mansion or something. See what we gonna do. But that's what we're doing, planning Thanksgiving, and that's about it. Chilling.
We had a Thanksgiving and a Christmas here one year. I'm not sure. I forget which one it was. But, well, both of them, we had to rent like a Airbnb. Nice Airbnb. I didn't even know these houses existed in Tampa, but by the river. It's like a long row of like these big-ass old mansions. I call them mansions because them just look huge. Right on the water. Airbnb, we found one like five rooms. And we did the whole Christmas dinner there. Opened up the gifts. Food, everything there. You don't want to have all them. You don't want to have all them people at your house.
I don't. I do not.
No matter how, it's just too much people. No matter what, something's gonna get fucked up. Something's gonna get dirty. It's gonna be too much cleanup afterwards.
So
take it to somebody else's house.
See how this go down, because this is the first time we're like doing both families one Thanksgiving. So it should be interesting.
How you think it's gonna go?
They've all met each other before, so it's not like it's gonna be like a first time introduction.
Plus y'all all Haitians.
Yeah, so
it's different for me. We usually do Thanksgiving like with my family with all the Haitians, and then Christmas I'll do with her family, because you know Haitians not really, well, for the most part that I know, Haitians ain't really big into Christmas like that.
Yeah, it's these new Haitians that do Christmas crazy, but the traditional Haitian, yeah, nah, they ain't fucking with it like that.
Yeah, but then when my wife wants to get sumoed and say let's do a Thanksgiving and both of us to get together, like both sides get together, I'd be like, come on,
you doing too much.
You're doing too much, guy.
What about you, sir? What you been up to this past week?
What I've been up to. Saturday, I woke up. I went to go play basketball in Apollo Beach. My back is killing me right now. I haven't played basketball in like, I feel like it's been at least 3 years, maybe 4.
3 years. Now, when you say play basketball, are you talking like full run basketball? Or
this
like
wasn't even a full
half court?
Picking up a ball. I'll pick up a ball and take some shots. Maybe we got a hoop outside my job, but like a game on teams, yeah, it's been at least 2-3 years.
Well, I'm at least out a decade.
I don't believe that. I probably be full court.
5-on-5, a decade, bro.
I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. For me, a full court game probably been at least 4 years, at least.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck am I gonna find 9 niggas to play basketball with.
But don't nobody be running the run full court anyway.
They have them up here. You could be over there in Orlando where my son plays soccer at. They have indoor basketball as well. And you got like different leagues you can sign up for, adult leagues. I
got a gym I go to where they be hooping, but I just be feeling too old to be up in there with them young kids. And even when I went to go play, we was playing like 3-on-3. I got there, their head was already engaged. They were playing outside, already hot as hell.
Yeah, this weather that we've been having outside, that's disrespectful.
I went to the
outside,
opposite.
I'm gonna say 20. I haven't been that poor in a while.
Well, you ain't from the trenches like me. That's where all the best hoopers come from, is outside.
Hey, go ahead, y'all can have it.
But yeah, we was when I got there, they was like already in the game, and I see them taking breaks. I'm like, oh, is this game over? No, we're just taking a break. All right, is it over now? No, we're just taking another break. That's how hot it was. They taking timeouts to go get water during the game, but they go into 12s.
Niggas call them commercial timeouts.
Commercial timeouts.
run your ad while you on break.
That shit's crazy.
It's been like 95, 91, 95 degrees the last couple of days. That's insane to be outside. Niggas see you on a dummy mission.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the other hoop just shooting around while they're finishing up that last game. I felt like I just ran a whole full court game just standing in the sun. It's just crazy out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I got on, niggas too small. My shot was broke, But niggas is too small. I'm just out there doing Giannis spins on everybody. It's getting to the point where my own teammates don't want to give me the ball in the post no more because it's too easy. I'm wide open in the post. They don't want to give it to me no more. They're like, let's try something else. This is too easy. This is getting boring. I'm like, all right, you got it. I got on 4 games straight. And then I woke up the next day, back killing me. Still hurting to this day. And then after that, Saturday, I went to Chris Brown concert. I seen your wife's sister, Yvonne.
Yvonne was out there?
Yeah, I seen her when it was like right when we was about to go to our seats. I seen her out there.
You had to walk past her to get to your seats.
I don't. I hope not, because our seats were up. I was closer to God than I was to Chris Brown. So hopefully she wasn't behind me.
That's crazy.
The Chris Brown, but the whole time I'm watching not the whole time watching the show. The show was a great show. I was sitting next to like cool people. They was dancing, having a great time. But the guy was lip syncing the whole time. His dancing, 10. I put his dancing over the stage performance and production. I put that up there with anybody. But
you paid for the dancing.
That's what it seemed like, right?
Yeah.
What you wanted? Vocals?
Yeah, I want vocals because I just saw Usher last year and this nigga was singing and dancing for 3 hours straight. No lip syncing. Beyonce, my wife just came from a Beyonce concert in Atlanta. No lip syncing. Sound like an angel. Nah, there ain't no lip syncing.
There's light vocals. There's the track is in the back still.
Okay, but listen, what Chris Brown does is he has his track in the back, like just like the regular song playing, but then he has his vocals pre-recorded onto that track. So it kind of sounds like he's every once in a while he might give you a little ooh yeah.
I think that's bad. I never had an issue with that.
I mean, it's not an issue. The show is still a great show. It's just comparing him to somebody like Usher or Beyonce. I'm gonna be like, I gotta take you down a couple notches, because I'm seeing these artists sing and dance, and you just doing half.
Now
you're doing the other half
is
really
Usher
great.
Dancing like Chris Brown?
He's not dancing like Chris Brown.
Exactly. So you
But what are we? But what is he?
This is because Beyonce be dancing.
Beyonce be dancing.
But
yeah, you're right.
You can't use Usher because Usher don't be dancing.
He be dancing enough for a 50, 40-year-old man. He's doing enough. I don't expect whole backflips out of him like Chris Brown. Chris Brown.
You ever tried to sing and hit a backflip, nigga?
Nah, but I know Beyonce could do it.
I never seen Beyonce backflip.
Not a backflip, but I mean just hard. I'm just mean like heavy cardio and still sing. Beyonce can do it.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson can do it.
I thought Chris Brown could do it.
Apparently,
he off his game that day.
Maybe. I mean, he did have. I mean, maybe on certain concerts, maybe he does it. I don't know, but he did just come from Miami like a couple days before, so maybe he was just resting his vocals. I don't know.
I never had an issue with even rappers using their audio in the background.
Nah, that's trash.
Yeah,
Why?
come on.
Because
with rap is different.
I like
because they're definitely not dancing.
About that, but if they're still reciting the lyrics regardless.
That's literally lip syncing.
I'm saying they're still saying it with the lyric in the background because I like the audio to sound as closest to the.
That's not what a live performance is.
For hip hop, no. For hip hop,
okay, here's the difference. Okay, here's what I'm saying.
You just need the beat and the hook.
It depends. Some people's
you should hear their
live
vocals throughout the
performance
whole
sounds
thing.
completely different. If you ever seen especially
that's
guys that got
fine.
a massive following, like 50 Cent. I never want to see his live shows. His live shows never sound nowhere as good as they look on the audio.
It's because you're never there. When you're there, it's different.
I don't even want to go there.
It's different when you're there.
I can't say that. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, the bigger they are, the bigger the crowd.
Pause.
You have to almost have to create a different record for it. Some records weren't meant to be loud, and so he's all like, they don't sound nothing like 50 Cent. You might as well replace the audio with someone else.
Don't Jay-Z have like whole albums of him like performing live?
Yeah, but Hov does different. Hov sounds the same as his recording. Hov is, see what I'm saying? Some artists don't go, but 50 brings out a bigger crowd than Hov. So it's different. But I'm just saying some artists, I wouldn't mind it. I don't want their audio sounding different, but 50 since he has such a huge audience.
Sometimes you just have to let Nate's
I don't
bullshit
know.
just
Because
fly.
I don't know what he's talking about right
Just
now.
let the bullshit fly, bro.
50 does
Everybody
international
arguing with
tour
that
dates.
nigga.
He does big crowds.
Let's not talk about 50 in specific or any rapper in specific.
It is specific rappers because certain rappers, I don't want the audio to sound distorted from what it's. I want the live performance to not sound worse than.
Yeah, that means some people just don't know how to perform live.
But I can't say 50 don't know how to perform because his set has always been. He has such a bigger crowd. He needs to have a whole different type of audio or different type of release for that version.
Like some niggas, like some niggas go into the studio and they can do a verse and a take. Those guys, if they go on that stage, they're not gonna have no issues with doing a live performance because they know that.
No,
I forgot to tell y'all.
You forgot to hit record?
No. On my wrap up, my firearm have been retrieved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So you got them little kids fucked up, huh? What they did to them boys?
I'm hoping they subpoena me to come to court.
It's just a misunderstanding, though.
If they subpoena
you can't
me
put
to
a
come
young
to
black
court,
man in
I'm
jail. You got to
asking
give him a
for
chance.
Restitution. I'm asking for the book. I'm asking for everything.
Nah, cuz that's what they want you to do. You can't help them out. Them young boys ain't never gonna get a second chance.
No, listen.
They might need a second chance from you.
You know why? If they tell me to come, I'm gonna show up. It's because these young niggas are stupid. I've been on the other side, where the side they're on, where you hit a lick, you come up, you do some things.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why these niggas still walking around with my credit cards in their pocket.
Mm.
Well, niggas into that.
The ones that don't even work.
The ones that don't even. 3 weeks later, you still walking around with stolen credit cards in your pocket.
Crazy.
I said, if it was some smart YNs that came up, okay, cool. But if these niggas deserve
dummies,
they gotta sit down.
They gotta sit down.
Now if you get subpoenaed, you got to go there and let them know why.
Yeah.
This is why, because you a dummy.
Yeah.
You don't walk around with credit cards. If you're gonna steal the credit cards, don't be walking around with the credit cards 3 weeks later. Them shits don't even work. What the hell you doing with them?
Because they tried to use the shit yesterday.
That's how they got caught?
I don't know how they got caught or how the detective found them, whatever it was, but the cop told me the kid's trying to say that someone sold him the credit card. I was like, did they sell you the gun too, dummy?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's a specific gun.
Yeah.
It's a big coincidence for you to have the stolen gun and you accidentally purchased a stolen credit card from somebody.
Yeah,
it's not.
I bought a credit card.
Yeah. That's not crazy.
It's a deal.
Yeah, it's a deal because the person who sells because if I took your gun and your credit card, I'm probably gonna sell your gun and your credit card to the same person.
They didn't say they purchased the gun.
They just said they. Oh, but they just happen to have the. Well, you didn't get that far. You didn't ask me about the gun. You was just asking about credit cards.
Whatever it is, that's the only reason I would go to the courtroom. It's because them niggas is stupid.
Yeah, sit them down
because we all been there on that other side where we doing dumb shit. We come up on a lick.
I never got caught.
Yeah, you gotta sit them down for a little bit for society. So.
The rule is you get a stolen credit card, you swipe that bitch, it go through, you swipe it again. As soon as it declines, you throw that bitch in the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas been getting declined for 3 weeks and walking around with credit cards in their pocket.
Don't make no sense.
So
the good old days.
Them niggas deserve to sit down for a little bit, at least 2 years. And they used the gun in a crime, so they gonna get more than 2 years.
A crime?
Exactly.
Where they was at? This was Tampa PD that found them?
Yeah, I don't know if they were like doing a crime and just happened to have the gun with them in the car or something. I don't know how that transpired, but they said the gun was used in a crime. That could be vague. That's vague.
Tampa PD out here doing some real work.
They working, bro.
Yeah.
Good police work.
Yeah, they're not just harassing us citizens out here.
Once that nigga gets sentenced, I could get my gun back.
Oh, so they still got it. You got to wait till after he gets sentenced to come pick it
Yeah,
up?
because it was used in a crime, so they have to hold it until everything is complete. But that was. I just found that out this morning. That's why I forgot to put in the wrap up. Were you finished with your story? My bad.
Yeah, that was it. Chris Brown. It was good. It was good. Minus the lip syncing, but even with the lip syncing, it was still good. He got a lot. Dude got a lot of hits. He got hits for days.
Yeah, that nigga been popping since what, 15, 14?
But like I say,
He our age, around our age.
around our age.
So you talking about a 25?
20, yeah, about 20, 25 years. Usher been doing it for about 30, 35 years. I still give the edge to Usher if I had to pick two. If it was like a versus or something like that, I'd still give it to Usher.
With that big, so how was it? How was the crowd?
The crowd was packed. It was a stadium, Raymond James Stadium. That shit was packed from the floor all the way to the bottom, from the top to the top. It was just a lot of people, a lot of people. Nigga was swinging from one. He gets on that little bungee thing and he swings from the front all the way to the back. There's a whole nother stage in the back of the stadium. So it's like if you were in the back for a good portion of the show, you were at the front. But if you were at the top, you was always at the top.
With that being said, let's jump into our question of the week. It was sent in by a friend of the podcast. Let's take a look. Let me find it.
Yo, that's absurd. What's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Randy.
Hey.
Checking in with y'all. Just wanted to say keep up the good work. You know, I'm an avid listener. And I did have a question of the week. So, Swerve, I missed you last night at the Chris Brown. I remember you said you was going. So we went to the concert as well. And yo, I'm at the concert and I'm seeing these like it's niggas like going crazy for Chris Brown. So I already know.
Not Swerve.
I'm just thinking like
he thought I was one of them.
That's gay to me. Like I'm not gonna go crazy over another man like that. So I guess this could be a question of the week. Like, as a man, can you be fanboying over another artist? Like, is that gay? Let me know what y'all think. All right, one.
Yeah.
Swerve, was that you?
Nah, that wasn't me, cuz. That was not me. That was some other guy that looked like me. Fanboying, when he says fanboy, I know exactly what he mean by fanboy. Cause I did see some fanboys out there, but the fanboys I seen, they was literally gay. So I was like, okay, you got it. Cause if you're a straight dude and you're a fanboy, I'm gonna be like, bro, you're gay. But if you're literally gay, I don't need to call you gay. You know what you are. Nigga came here for that Chris Brown.
I would say I give you to the age of like 15, 16.
To be fanboy?
To fanboy. But after if you 17,
no matter who it is.
No matter who it is. If it's another male and you're a male,
and
you screaming because
ain't none of that.
This nigga.
None of that.
Pull up, I would call that shit gay as fuck. Cause
I'm a big LeBron fan, but if I see LeBron, I'm gonna have to keep it P. I might not even say his name. If he don't see me and we don't make eye contact, I guess I just missed my shot. No autograph from me. No what's up, LeBron. It would be, but I see where they come from though, because you're a fan of somebody, and just imagine you went your whole life, you never seen this person, never got to give him a handshake just to tell him how much you admire him, and now you see him walking right by you. And all you got to do is say, Chris, I love you. You just want to let the man know you love him. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, little fan.
Nah, yeah, it is something wrong with it. Like you say, at a certain age, you got to be like, hey, yo, he's a man just like you a man. I'm sure he's accomplished some things just like you've accomplished some things. Chris Brown might look at you in your situation and be like, you know what, this nigga right here, This nigga done been through some shit and he done came through on the other side. He's a survivor. And Chris Brown's a survivor.
Surviving Rihanna.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I told a young kid at my job that I went to go see Chris Brown on Saturday. He was like, "Oh yeah, cool. I like Breezy. He's pretty cool." I mean, besides the beating people up and shit. And I was like, "Damn, this is crazy. A 21-year-old white kid." And I mentioned Chris Brown, and his head first goes to him beating people up. And I was like, "Dang, this is what Rihanna did to Chris Brown." But then I think about it, I'm like, it's not just Rihanna. This nigga been violent for a long time.
Who he been violent with?
This nigga's always in. Why is his name always brought up in some type of issues with? He was just arrested in Paris for like beating up some type of security. Why are you always involved in some type of shit? Remember the Tiana Taylor thing? Him and Chris Brown. He tried to beat up Tiana Taylor. It's always something with Chris Brown. I don't know if it's all true or not. It's all allegedlies, but you know what they say: when there's smoke, there's fire.
Chris beating up the men, I'll give him a pass for that. Tiana Taylor, I'll give him a pass for that.
Why?
Because Tiana Taylor, she thinks she a nigga. Do she not? Do she not think she a nigga? How aggressive she is with guys?
She is very with guys. She is very masculine, strong. She's a baddie, but she is very masculine at the same time.
Yeah. So if he had to slap someone like that, I could understand that. I'm not condoning it.
Yeah, but sometimes you just got to let them know that you actually got a real penis.
Yeah. So
I feel you.
So what do you think,
Tiana
Nate?
Taylor's what? She's from New York, right?
She
got to be.
Yeah. What you think, Nate? Is it gay or is it?
It is. It's a. I want to see can you show admiration with someone you really without you. I don't know how.
Yeah, because you can show admiration. You can show admiration, but you have to have a regular tone. Talk to him like a regular. But if somebody's walking by you from like 8 feet away, and there's a million other people trying to get his attention, how else are you gonna get his attention? Chris, that's all you got.
I only know one friend that ever done that shit, bro, and we roasted that nigga.
I think I know who you talking about. It was in high school, right?
It was. Was it high school, Nate?
Wayne, where's it, baby?
Yeah, Joe, my nigga Joe.
Curtis?
I thought Wayne called him. Where's it, baby?
You talking about my Curtis?
Yeah, the nigga that lives down the street from you.
Damn, Curtis. I hope Curtis listening to this right now. Damn, Curtis, they got my guy.
When Wayne pulled up,
what he was trying to do? He said Weezy F baby. What else? What was he trying to do? Was he like trying to jump over people to
that nigga was
get to him?
Screaming Wayne name and shit, bro.
Wayne say, "Please say the baby."
Oh Jesus!
That shit was crazy.
Not Curtis.
We had to roast that nigga till this day. That nigga deserves a roasting.
Who, if there was somebody that if you could get a free fanboy pass, who would you give that pass to? That you could be a fanboy to for like 5 seconds.
Now we talking. I wouldn't do it. I've never been like.
It would be a judgment-free fanboy. It don't matter who's around. They would not be able to judge you. They would forget all of that it even happened.
Nigga, somebody would have to get resurrected. You talking about like Michael Jackson, Pac, or something, bro?
Nobody alive?
Nobody live, bro.
That's just your hating brain that is right now. Because as soon as a nigga died, then you be like, oh yeah. Because if Drake, what if Burna Boy died?
What it safe?
That nigga come back, he come back. It is what it is. I'm gonna say, hey, I ain't fan.
What if he died and come back? Now he on some resurrection shit, Tom. And I gotta do concert. I can't get.
Nah, I don't think I could fanboy over a dude. I wouldn't even fanboy over a female celebrity.
Yeah, because that's kind of crazy too. Because they don't want to see you fanboying over. That's gay. They're looking at you like you gay.
Come to think about it, this was probably the Jewish standpoint. They looking at the rest of society, all the Abrahamic religions. We over here praising Jesus. They're like, what's the big deal? He's Jewish. He died. He came back. I ain't on that fanboy tip. That's probably why. They don't like Jesus. That
nigga just like me. What you mean? That's how it was for Jesus, though. Just imagine how niggas was hating on Jesus back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. The Jews feel like the rest of y'all glazing Jesus too much. They feel like the Muslims and the Christians, y'all doing a little too much glazing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that fanboy tip with Jesus Christ. You know, you're
but you knew niggas when you was in high school, and I always see when I be like driving home, because I drive past a couple of high schools, and I be seeing like little cliques of like dudes walking. It'd be like maybe 3 dudes, 4 dudes, and you could tell who's in charge of that clique. And I'd be like, man, if I have a son, I hope my son is not that kid, the one that's in the back that's just following somebody.
The Billy.
Yeah, the Billy. Yeah, that's just. Yeah, you don't want to be that. The guy that's just following this other guy around. He's just somebody else's wingman or secondhand guy.
If you hang around long enough, eventually everybody fall off. You become the man.
But everybody has a role to play. It only looks funny like that in the beginning because everyone look like somebody.
Everybody has a role to play, but why he got to play that role? Why he's never gonna step up? Yeah. Billy never got to be the head guy.
He's the head guy now.
Yeah, you can be the head guy wherever you want.
See, see what's happening right now. We're talking about 2 different Billies.
Yeah,
same situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what 2 Billies, Nate?
Yeah.
So I think Swerve is thinking about bigger Billy, and we're thinking about small Billy.
I know both.
Rap Billy. You talking about Rap Billy?
Rap Billy. I'm talking about Rap Billy. You're talking about Big Billy.
Yeah, that's what the Billy I was talking about.
Yeah, see?
I was trying to make
but it's the same situation, so it's like
I was trying to have you guys not specify
thing.
neither which or even use either person's name.
I don't know, nigga. One of them niggas really.
Well, one of them niggas will step to you at this point. So that should clarify.
Listen, I'm in. Now that I realize Tampa PD's on their job, tell them come this way. Like I'll call Tampa PD real quick on his ass.
I'm calling the cops.
Tampa PD, whatever city I'm in, that nigga confront me. I'm calling him. Whatever PD, nigga.
Like I call the cops, brother.
Nate, you're breaking up. You hear it, Swerve?
Yeah, I think he's frozen.
He's frozen now.
Let it go.
But we'll figure that out. Technical difficulties, people. Nate shit always fucking up. Let me see.
Yeah, that shit's not gay. It's cool. It's cool. Fanboying is gay, but showing admiration. Some people like you talking about
how you do it, bro.
Like you got plenty of artists you listen to all day right now, but now I just told you, I asked you a question, if you had somebody you could fanboy to, or not nobody alive. So just because they're alive, you don't want to show them admiration.
No, it's just the people alive didn't have as much as an impact on me because the people alive is still current.
Mm-hmm. So they're making an impact on you right now.
They're making an impact, but those people made an impact when I was young, developing, before my frontal lobe was fully developed.
The artists that you've been listening to for the last 10 years, if I asked you this question 30 years from now, would you be able to go back and name these artists right now? Because you're still living life right now. You're going to brunches, you're making memories, and you're listening to these artists right now at these events.
So when you say, yeah, I still would tell you 30 years from now, I'm not fanboying over this person because
he's still alive.
It's not. They could be dead. It's just that the timing.
They didn't make so there's nobody now that can make an impact on you. Is what you're saying?
Not like
it's too late.
When I was young.
Yeah, but you could still. There's still songs I hear to this day that still make an impact on me, even though.
Yeah, but
it's just situations.
It's a different impact than when you were young and growing up. Once that frontal lobe developed after 25, niggas ain't impacting you like that.
Nah, because I think there's a lot of, I don't know why I always be bringing up Jordan and LeBron, but it's just easy comparisons. I think there's a lot of niggas who was developing, watching Jordan, and then they finished watching Jordan, then they saw all of LeBron's career, and then they was like, you know what? This guy just made an impact on me, and now I'm switching over. I think LeBron's the GOAT. It happens.
I doubt it.
But damn, the lightning, the thunderstorm probably kicked me off the internet.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah. Blame the weather.
You don't hear thunder? I don't know how I'm hearing it. You guys are hearing it.
No, we keep thinking that's your stomach growling.
Nah, it ain't that, man. It ain't that.
Did we even get started absurdity yet or not?
Not yet.
Jesus Christ. How long we in?
We have
Jesus.
40 minutes. 40
We're supposed to
minutes.
give y'all a clean hour today. Let me get my oil so I can smooth get a.
Your oil.
But let me I'll throw y'all into some absurdities. That sounded like it needed a pause, so pause. American Eagle had a nice ad commercial recently, and it's just been sparking outrage from I would say from lefties, liberals, pretty much, or the woke people.
What's the commercial about?
The commercial was some white girl. I think she's an actress or something like that, but she has blue hair, blonde eyes, and the commercial was about American Eagle jeans, as in denim. And her little speech before it was like, it was passed down from my parents, shit like that, and how it was a double entendre. She was talking about
her genes, like her genetics.
But then
the commercial is about genes, denim.
Right.
But she's talking about her genetics.
But she's talking about genetics and shit, how it was passed down. And being that she's white, blonde hair, blue eyes, motherfuckers went crazy.
Because they're not allowed to have genes.
Motherfuckers went crazy saying that this is nothing but like Hitler
shit.
Let me do didn't do it any justice.
That Aryan
the
shit.
The girl's talking about it exactly that. It was meant as a double entendre. That's one.
You know that. I said that.
Yeah, so it's not to be made it seem like it was like an accident. So she's saying in the right words. I had great genes, this, that, and third, which is always, any other group could say that shit. But when white people say, we're like, hold the fuck up, because we already know they push that eugenics shit.
Yeah. So, if she was a brunette, I don't think it would have got the outrage.
Exactly, but you already know what they mean. Good genes, you blonde hair, blue eyes. That's the standard.
Because that's the standard that Hitler put forward. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
The eugenics, all those shit that they push. So,
Nate, did you see the commercial?
Yeah, it's it's
a dope commercial. Is it not?
It's not. I mean, but I can see what they're doing. This is no different than any time that they pull on the heartstrings of getting black folks mad or stoking racial what's names, and then they'll come back and apologize, and we'll boycott for like a week. But these fashion houses always do this shit. They say it's an accident. It just goes to show it was never an accident. It wasn't
an accident.
It don't even sound like an accident.
Yeah,
like it sounds like you're doing a double entendre with denim and genetics.
And they could have easily went the safer route and just got a black person or Indian or any other race besides blonde hair, blue eyes. But they decided to go blonde hair, blue eyes.
It's a fucking American Eagle.
I understand that, but they also know the outrage that they knew this.
They're doing it because it's racist.
Exactly.
It's not for what. That's the reason to do it. It's for that reason. It's to make the rest of us talk about it because they're being racist. And
I didn't have a problem with it because I'm the motherfucker that always tell motherfuckers it's the genes.
Yeah, but
like I tell people all the time, my son just have better genes than your kids.
So do you think that the blonde hair, blue eyed genes are better than your genes?
No,
because that's what they're pretty much saying in the commercial.
I expect every person of a race, whatever. I expect
think their
them
genes
to think
is the best genes.
They have the best genes in the world. Because I believe I have the best genes in the world.
That's racist.
That's fine. I don't have a problem. Everybody's a little racist.
That's like saying That's like saying you have the best skin color, and everybody else's skin color is trash.
We've been saying we have better genes than white people for hundreds of years.
It's racist.
Black folks are the most racist people in America. It just carries no weight.
Yeah, because we ain't got they say we don't have the power, so that's why they say you can't be racist.
You said we've been saying we say all sorts of racist shit.
It's just empty. It's empty.
Black folks say I log on Twitter, you'd be surprised the shit niggas say. Niggas say all sorts of racist shit.
I actually would not be surprised at all.
White folks just are like, damn, if a white person came out and had the balls to say this shit, the whole internet would explode.
They know better. Niggas know. Cracker know.
But if y'all haven't checked out that commercial, check it out. It's. I thought it was a pretty dope commercial because you could insert any fucking race there and it'd still be a nice commercial.
Yeah,
as long as
right.
the person look good.
Then I seen another one. They changed it to Lizzo.
Now that's a problem. We can't go for that.
You sitting on that? Huh?
Those ain't that. That's not good. That's not good genes. Metabolism all fucked up.
Lizzo ain't got good genes.
Nah, man.
Listen, the thing is,
Lizzo got Ozempic.
What it shows is you already know which crowd they plan on stoking, who you can get the quickest turnaround of, who get the loudest feedback and push on. You already know per usual. You gonna piss the niggas
But
off.
really,
You gonna get some motion out here.
I guess, but niggas should know better than to be wearing American Eagle anyway. Niggas is still shopping at American Eagle.
Niggas complain about anything regardless. You talking?
Yeah,
about
but I'm
Eagle.
saying, are we shopping at American Eagle?
Of
Nate,
course.
swear, it's not
They need to
about
stop.
where. It's not where you shop. It's how you shop, right? Because some nigga put a whole Walmart outfit together.
His
Yeah.
shit was clean.
That nigga shit was fire.
His shit was clean. Exactly. I seen that. He's seen that. But we're just now getting to the era where they'll allow you to wear anything.
Nate,
It didn't used to matter. Though.
I mean, swear, when I tell you the nigga, he listed all the prices. The shirt
Yeah, I
was
think I
like
saw.
$7, shoes $22, jeans $15. The nigga put an outfit together from Walmart. That shit was fire.
Nigga said, "I ain't fresh."
It looked like the shit that these young niggas wear with the designer
Yeah, but
shoes and all
we're
that.
just now getting to the era people don't care, where they don't have to be brand, we don't have to be brand loyalists and all that stuff. Back in the days, it don't matter how fly if it was. That bitch came from Walmart.
Yeah.
It's a no go.
That's not
You
true, Nate. It was your outfits that wasn't.
Get the fuck out of here. What's the word Bobos came from?
Huh?
You had Bobos. That's simple as that. Clothes, Bobos. I mean, if it was not name brand, niggas didn't want to hear it.
You ain't lying. I know.
Simple as that. It don't matter how fly it was. You
You
had
ain't
the
lying.
generic version that copied just the original. If it was not the real thing, you're getting laughed at. U.S. Polo copied Polo, and
Hey,
you still
Sock,
got roasted.
the
Swerve
association-
had a whole Swerve, you said
I
the
still got-
association.
I still got the bubble code. I still got it,
Yes.
but I'm gonna bust it out because now I know niggas ain't when it's cold.
It's vintage.
Niggas ain't worried. Yeah, that's
Just
vintage. They gonna see that
make
U.S. Polo A sock on the back.
Yeah, make sure he looks a little dingy, and you just
Nah,
call
that
bitch-
shit's clean.
Call that bitch vintage. Motherfuckers be on it. You could
Listen,
probably
you
sell
might
that
be able to
shit.
pull off the U.S. Polo thing because you got sued. They didn't even know how to do it anymore. So now if you do have it, it's vintage.
Nah,
They got
my-
that association.
that jacket, that bubble jacket I got, that shit clean. It's red, white, and blue bubble jacket. A sock. I still got that shit in the corner.
But yeah, that kid was fresh. You know, that kid he was fresh. But we're just now at the era where these kids don't care. But it used to be before that brand mattered. Speaking of clothes, you seen how the black folks are Hilfiger, was it Hilfiger or Polo? Ralph Lauren, right? They did another you know how they did the deal with a collab with Spellman and shit like that?
Okay, the school, the college.
And, yeah, they did basically another high end. There's I forget what it's called. It's almost like a resort area where back in the days where high end, high class black folks used to go there and on some basically. So they did a capsule piece dedicated to that era of clothes, and people were trying to say, "Oh nah, it's almost like we used to steal our polos back then. We used to pay all the high prices." People like. And now you have both sides of the internet coming up. You have the rich black folks talking about, nah, nigga, maybe y'all were stealing it, but we've always been here. There's always been
Who was stealing polos?
niggas in the
What are
hood
they talking-
saying that. But it became a conversation piece like, oh, no, this is not it. They're trying to do classes. So like, yeah, it's always been classes. This is high-end, rich shit, this, that, and the third. But they've always been other high-ends of blacks as well.
We gotta shut the fucking poor.
I don't
people
understand
up,
what
bro.
that means. I don't understand what that means because
you gotta shut the poor people up, right? They got too much.
Nah, I understand why these people be shutting up these poor people, bro.
so
Poor
you
people
wearing
saying bullshit.
regular ass polo's not even crazy expensive. Polo's not like fucking Louis or nothing like
But
that.
Polo has tiers. Polo always had tiers. They have Ralph Lauren. They had Polo. They have higher end polos as well. They have purple label, and there's other ones. So they'd have higher tiers.
Okay,
as
well I ain't never seen a polo I couldn't afford.
They're there.
You just
I probably ain't seen
the
it.
shops.
Yeah, you just,
They don't be at Ross. When I go to Ross,
Yeah,
They don't be in
Ross
them
got
shops
them.
you be
Ross
at.
got them deals.
yeah. You know, Couture don't go. They don't go on, so they shred their shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so that's how it goes. So
I don't know.
There's higher end stuff. So with that capsule, they try dropping it. And some of the black folks, the shit looks fucking fly and dope. They don't look like it's forced. Every black person that look like this is old money black. This out there, but
Send me a link, Nate.
I'm
You
gonna
go cop
find
me
it.
something.
This shit looks dope, but you just have all these people going online. Some folks complaining, other folks like, I don't see what's the issue.
Tell these poor blacks to shut up.
It's called Oak Bluffs. Oak Bluff is almost like think of like a country club, high end rich shit where people Martha's Vineyard, where the rich folk. They used to be like a high end spot that black wealthy families.
But this is blacks only.
Yeah, so it's like high end blacks or rich. What's that? So they did like an Oak Bluff series, where it's inspired by Oak Bluff. So
what the price is looking like, Nate? Let me see.
I'm not sure the prices, but I'm gonna show you the ad campaign.
That should be like $129 for a polo shirt, and these
That ain't
motherfuckers
no problem.
complaining.
$129. That's crazy.
I don't know if they're complaining about the price per se, or just the fact that what it's representing.
That they're showing that they're showing that there was a upper class of black people that was
Wearing polo. But they only know the polo that they were stealing.
Yeah, come on, bro. These motherfuckers, man.
How much a regular polo shirt cost when it was in high school?
It was about
Just a regular collar shirt.
39 to 59.
Now what are they going for? Like $75 a shirt?
Now the regular ones that you used to get from Ross,
80.
Those are like $79.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to Macy's trying to find me a polo. I was like, nah, let me go back to Marshall's because y'all playing.
You paying the retail.
Yeah.
All right,
that's before I forget, that's gonna be my recommendation. Ross and Marshalls. And for the niggas who know, real Southern Florida boys know about Bell's Outlet. If you know, you know. I'm gonna just keep it right there. If you know, you know.
I didn't know there was a regular Bell's until like college or after college.
So you used to only go to Bell's Outlet only?
There's a Bell's?
See?
Yeah, there's a Bell's. Fucking horrible.
That's how much Bell Outlet is popular down here, is that we don't see Bell's. Bell's is not regular
Bell's
around
is always
here.
there.
No,
I thought the name of the store was Bell's Outlet. I didn't even realize till later on that outlet means that there's actually an original.
Bell's Outlet used to always be in a plaza. Publix Plaza type shit,
man.
or a plaza. The actual Bell's would be at a mall.
At a mall, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I only been to like one real Bell's. Like they're not all over. They're not as common.
Yeah,
they're not like
they
a
didn't have
Macy's
them as much. Yeah.
But
the outlets were popping though. The outlets do come through. The Bell's Outlet does come through.
Niggas sleep. Marshalls, Ross, Bell's.
You didn't even mention
That's the big
coat.
three.
What's the name?
Burlington coat.
Burlington. Yeah, you sleep on Burlington coat.
I'm not sleeping on it, but niggas gotta have niggas. It's levels. Niggas gotta have a little bit of money to go inside of Burlington. Burlington's a little upscale Marshalls.
Burlington's cheaper than Marshalls.
Nah, it ain't.
Oh Lord.
If you buying winter clothes, Burlington come handy.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to go get a coat,
or suits, the same out season.
What else we got in politics, man? We went from jeans to.
We were speaking on the. I sent y'all the. You seen the photos I sent you for the Ralph Lauren collection?
Mm-hmm.
So I looking all dappered up.
I'll check it out later.
But yeah, it was crazy seeing people's reaction to that. Segue anyways, while we speaking on Sideways, your boy, I don't know if we spoke on it last week. Did it even happen with Shannon Sharp being fired? Did that happen last week?
I don't know if we spoke on it, but it did happen last week.
Yeah, so after Shannon Sharp settles the lawsuit with old girl, she said she's gonna retire $20 million right off into the sunset.
That's crazy.
That's some bullshit.
Would she not make more money if she just stuck doing? How much do OnlyFans make a year?
I mean, she was never like a huge OnlyFans star, anyways.
Oh, she was just like one of the. That's even worse.
That's exactly why he was fucking up at the beginning.
Because you got a low level, and then you just retired this girl.
And he just retired her, and she's like, "What I got to work for, nigga? I done caught this nigga."
Bro, see, a motherfucker 25 talking about they retired because they got
20 M's. That's all I need.
That's all. Yeah, out of here.
Her, I don't think she's probably gonna run through that shit. Me, if I get 20 mils if I got 20 mils 20 years ago, I would have never had to work again.
Your ass would have been right back at work.
Nah. Well, okay, if I got it right
20
now.
years ago? Yeah,
no, not 20 years.
Back at work.
No.
Right,
bro,
you're buying at least $1 million house, right? At least.
Okay.
That's the minimum. Most likely you spending $5 million on a house.
No, I'm buying $1 million house.
He's tripping. Yeah, $5 million. Yeah, I'm not spending $5 million on that.
Now, for you to maintain that house for 20 years, you're spending at least $50,000 a year to just maintain the house. That's not including bills, other shit. Just to maintain the house, you're spending $50K a year.
See, the problem is people come up on money and then they start acting like they're rich. That's the crazy part. You come up on $20 million. For some reason, you have to buy a $5 million house when if you only had $1 million to your name, you would have never thought about buying a $5 million house.
Yeah,
Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with a $500,000 house? Why do I need all that space? I'm just one person. Why do I need a $5 million house? Just because I have 20 mil?
Because you would want the best. If
Nah.
you can afford it, don't you get the best of what you can get now?
I get.
You get the best of what you can get now.
If I could, so you're saying if I could afford a $20 million house, I would buy a $20 million house?
Yeah, you would. If you can afford it.
I don't think I'm that guy. I don't think I'm that guy.
You're not buying a $20 million house. That's kind of nuts.
No,
Yeah,
he just said if he could afford a $20 million. So someone that could afford a $20 million house is probably worth a billionaire.
Yeah.
So that person can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you tell me if you can afford it, I would assume you're a billionaire if you can afford that.
When I'm thinking of like falling, like say I just get 10 mil right now, I'm thinking I'm trying to retire without having to keep making income. So pretty much that money just has to pretty much I'm living off the interest.
Yeah, so that's if you get it now. That's what your your fully developed mind.
Yeah.
You're fully
I think the
38-year-old saying that.
I think the latest, the farthest, the earliest I could have went back would probably be like 20. I think by the time I was 28, 29, my brain was already locked into like old man mind.
After 25, you probably
after 25.
would be good, right?
Yeah.
But you got to think what they say about athletes. Athletes, that when they're drafted, that's the age they stay.
Yeah.
So you come straight out of high school, you're going to be a high schooler for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm. I see it because
you see someone like Dwight Howard came straight out of high school and never grew up.
Yeah, you're right.
Till this day.
You are correct. You are correct.
Some
of them, yeah, for sure. Like what's his face? Kevin Garnett. Nigga's still a big kid.
Exactly.
Just a big angry black dude.
I mean, look what they do for a living. They just play sports and they play video games. That's it. But once they retire, then it's different. When life starts hitting.
That's what makes LeBron the GOAT now.
Because he came out of high school for some reason. Every year, this nigga getting smarter.
And he grew up.
Business deals left and right.
Where did he grow up at? Do not fall for the illusion of growing up.
What do you mean illusion? The man's a billionaire. What do you mean? Where's the growing up?
Money's not the growing up part because they all get money now.
No,
he's still
not like him.
Yeah, because he's the best player, but that don't mean he grew up.
No, because I can name you other players that got money that got into the league at high school, and they're not nowhere as successful as this guy was.
But what are we calling the grow up? Is it success, the grow up part, or
it's the grow up?
I thought we talked about
he went from being an 18-year-old to being a dad.
What I'm saying is, do not let the media, because we're already no player is more.
Okay, let me show you another. Let me compare you to another.
Than LeBron.
Hold on, let me compare you to another player, Lamar Odom, high school. Mm-hmm. This guy's went broke doing crack, but paying for cell phone bills for the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got a LeBron, same trajectory, young player. This guy, he puts his team on. To this day, the four guys closest to him were his best friends in high school.
That's true, but he's also the face of the league. He's also the best player in the league. There's always going to be.
What does that have to do with his? What does that have to do with his business acumen?
I'm saying when you're the best, you have different.
Mate, you gotta tell me LeBron didn't grow up.
From where? Where are we? So we never saw him as a kid to assume that.
Yeah, we saw him as a kid. We saw him as a 17-year-old kid,
and he never acted like a kid. We just seen him go to the league.
That means he
play
grew up
good ball, and then we see him with a family. This is all an image that been put before us.
That's why LeBron's the GOAT.
The real LeBron is LeBron that's partying, knocking these broads off in the low with the rappers.
You don't know the real LeBron. This is the propaganda. This is the Drake. This is the Drake propaganda.
I don't know the LeBron till he went against the GOAT, and now we're here. Now
Drake propaganda.
Now we seeing the cracks in the. Cracks in the image. We see the nigga that's
this nigga finds a way to hate on a black man.
That's it.
We see by another black man. I'm sorry.
Who?
Is Drake not black?
Is he not Jewish?
I'm talking about Drake. I'm talking about you.
Is he not Jewish?
Am I not black? Can a black? If anyone can hit on a black man, it should be another black man. I thought if that's what the rules, you know what I'm saying? I thought at the very least.
No, that's remember what we were talking about last week? I expect better than that from you.
Listen,
if anybody should hate on a black man, it should be a white man. If anybody should be uplifting the black man, it should be another black man.
I'm just saying. What we do know of LeBron, LeBron is a notorious click hopper. Unloyal. What growing up you know this? What growing up you know this? I wish I'd hang with Swerve and Swerve hang with a nigga that called me a sodomizer jamming to his record. What a grown up at. This nigga deserves a slap in the face.
But what does the song sound like though? That shit was jamming.
And for him to act like he don't know what I would have just said, yeah, I was jamming, but I'm off that. It's just a song. I would have definitely put that narrative to rest. I gotta let you know I'm still rocking with my dog. But nah, nigga gonna do whatever the public say. I'm gonna do it. Nigga, where's your grow up at?
You know what part of growing up is doing what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah. You know what part of growing up is knowing who your real friends are. You're supposed to learn that. You're supposed to learn that in high school. Apparently Drake just learned that at the big age.
That's not on Drake though.
That's on him.
That might be on Drake, but that still doesn't say. What does that say about Bron? Don't throw that out. Don't throw that back.
It means, nigga, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna rock with who I want to rock with.
Nigga's not a good judge of character.
Don't like it. Grown up.
Nigga's not a judge of good character, and we're speaking of the character of a person who has a flawed character.
Okay.
From crew to crew.
So who do you judge more? The person that can't judge character or the one who has bad character?
It just depends who we're judging at the moment. Nate, we're judging the guy you said that grown up.
Nate, do
the
you
nigga
hear
that's
yourself?
a notorious liar. He lies every time he gets the
What does that have to do with being a child? Grown men lie all the time. Stop it, Nate. Grown niggas be lying all the time.
Grown men stay in their truth and they stay with it. If I don't know it, I don't know it. I don't have to lie to fit in. LeBron's a notorious liar.
Lying about what?
He'll lie about hip hop. He'll lie about any event. This is the thing online. You look at some of the biggest liars online. It's Fat Joe, LeBron, Kevin, who's the three? They'll do Fat Joe, LeBron, and Kevin Gates. So
when niggas be misspeaking,
like there's whole memes about it. LeBron.
There's people that lie and there's people that misspeak.
Oh, come on!
I can say Kevin. Yeah, of course. There's memes. People just be fishing. They be looking for shit to say.
Niggas be hating.
Niggas be hating.
LeBron is a notorious liar.
Like they swear. Like you gonna say. Like I don't like the word liar. It's such a strong word. Okay, I have a book open to the first page, and you see me reading the book, and I'm never past the first page. Does that mean I'm a liar?
And he'll tell you done raised like 4 or 5. It'll be like the first season.
But you using the word liar is crazy.
Like LeBron, how much you learn? I don't read like 80. I don't read like 80 books this year, man. He lies about it. He just lies.
Okay, but we don't niggas like that though. Niggas that used to lie just for the. But you like, why are you lying? Like this lie doesn't make sense.
Grown men don't lie. Grown men don't. If you
we know grown men that lie.
That's all I'm saying. So
we know grown men that been lying for a long time for no reason.
If we want to say who grew up, we've seen grow up in the league. If we want to, I don't even want to say to grow up because even I want to say Steph Curry, but Steph Curry, even his image might be dolled up. We never saw him any other way.
So you want to hate on the guys that you haven't seen do any dirt. That's why you think.
Don't want to see.
You think they're too clean.
Growing up, I need to see him from one way to the next. Then
what makes Steph Curry grown up then?
So you don't think he's grown up because you never saw him advance. You just think he was always.
Saw him as a kid.
He was always
I saw him
mature.
As a basketball player, and they did all the other stuff, but then they downplay any other thing to do. So that don't really mean like it's going.
But what is downplaying though? If he doesn't do it though, because you can put somebody like Jordan, they can say this guy was a smoker, he was a gambler, he loved his cigars. He loved doing illegal gambling and shit, golfing, betting on anything he could bet on. But you don't have anything like that negative to say about Steph or LeBron. Does that mean that's what
I'm saying? So I can't say they've grown up.
Ask him how did he see Steph grow up? Because
how is Steph growing up?
I said even Steph, his image I never seen otherwise. So I can't even say he grew up. So I'm trying to think, who did we see?
So what you
KD? Who did we see that was one way? that was wild, and they're just like a
So that's what
now.
you. So what you're calling growing up
Maybe a
is.
Shaq.
So what you're calling growing up is seeing someone be immature and then be mature.
Yeah, that's who grew up. Yeah, outside.
So you don't. So you don't give people.
They
So you don't give people credit for being mature at a young age and staying mature.
They don't mean they grew up. They didn't grow up. They just been who they've been. That's it.
Okay.
You said
Right.
you used the word growing up. I'm just saying I didn't
Okay.
see him grow up. I didn't know if he grew up. I think that we're just doing a
growing
lot of
up
heavy
is
lifting.
growing up is the nigga in the league was a bachelor. Now he a married dad with 4 kids and shit.
The things that was handed to him at such a young age, all the money that was handed to him, it's like you're supposed to fail. You're not supposed to end up where he ended up.
You see Zion.
You're supposed to end up a crackhead. You're supposed to end up with multiple baby mamas, divorces, all that stuff.
Sometimes when you're the star, they pad the books for you, look the other way. You know, all that stuff. You know, make.
Some
it's
more hate.
not like
Hey,
that every time.
stop hating.
Sometimes
I
they
don't
like to
know-
crash
I don't
out.
know.
Yeah, he's hating because I can name any. Because look
Sometimes
at
they allow you to crash out like a Zion. I don't know what I thought Zion was the next big thing. I didn't think the league would allow him to rock like this, but this nigga.
It's not the league, nigga. It's what niggas do.
yeah.
Listen, man.
The league is just worried about you producing.
I guess, and LeBron was spending his time doing 2-mans with Drake, and that's it. That's how the niggas knocking.
That's the hate. That's the hate.
Was
You
cooking
hating
on the low. Had no issue.
This nigga is hating.
They had their 2-mans, and no one.
I ain't never heard of a nigga telling on niggas like this.
I'm just saying, you know, these 2 niggas had no issue. No one said, no one got none the wiser until one nigga decided, you know what, I'm gonna go and break the code and rock out.
What part of the code is?
And now I'm risking my exposure by betraying my homeboy. So he didn't grow up because now you know what comes with that.
What part of the code is it for us to be speaking on 2-mans? Never would I do such a thing, even after whatever went down.
I'm just saying
That's not loyal. I think that's kind of a rule. I think that's kind of a rule.
I don't know if there's any rules. You know,
I don't know.
I see LeBron and his wife and him and his wife at the party. They over here dancing. What's his name? Steph Curry the other day tried to play Steph Curry. Man, this song Steph Curry's like, I thought LeBron and Drake were the cool ones. I didn't know Steph Curry was writing for Drake like that. So they're like, nah, man, we ain't playing.
He just don't like the song. He's like, y'all
overplaying
the song.
With Drake.
Oh yeah, true.
That's how the fuck Steph Curry done grown up. Yeah,
okay,
Steph. This nigga done grown up.
Okay.
I done seen him grow up in real time. I done seen him. He could have played neutral, but he said, "Nah, I'm rocking with my dog." He said, "It's Drake all day."
What side did LeBron pick?
LeBron picked whatever the public was doing, whatever he was gonna follow the crowd, whatever the public was doing, and then act like nothing happened. And now he's being aired out, act like he's above the fray. Meanwhile, the rumors are bubbling and everything else. The cracks are starting to happen. Mm-hmm. He can either go back and dispel it, but now he can't walk. He can't risk it anymore.
He is above the fray though. He is above the fray though. He is above the fray. There's people that's up there with him, and them niggas is hating on him right now, talking about some.
He was above the fray. He should have never got into it. That's how being above the fray. He should have never got into it.
You ever had issue?
Listen, he didn't even have to show up at the pop out. And niggas talking about, it's LA, there's politics. He got to grow up there. How's he not going to show up? Like, get the fuck out of here. You think Kobe would have showed up to the pop out?
You ever had niggas? Kobe don't be outside. Kobe don't be outside like that. Kobe don't be outside like that. Yeah, LeBron's a dancing ass nigga. Let the nigga dance. But listen, if you had a nigga you fall out with, and you know the nigga's not really, he can't really help you. He ain't never really helped you. Mm-hmm. He can't help you, and he say, "All right, then, you want to start talking this shit? Don't come asking me for no favors." What's the first thing you say to him? Nigga, that ain't no problem. I ain't never needed you for no favor anyway. What do I need from you? What do you think? What do you think LeBron's gonna be losing?
Different for the guy.
What do you think LeBron
of you on him?
Yeah, exactly. That guy.
The guy when your son was injured and brought him out during basketball film. Maybe it's different.
It is different because LeBron is not the guy. Because you're the one with bad judgment of character. Because LeBron he didn't reciprocate that. Once you got that LeBron tattoo, why didn't he get an OVO tattoo?
It's gay. We started with the question of the week. Fanboying out for another man is gay. And that's what Drake was
fanboying over LeBron.
Listen,
and the shit backfired on him.
I guess so. I'm just saying I don't see none of that either way. I don't know how we end up.
And that's when he starts breaking code. When he's butthurt that the nigga he done tattooed on him, done switch sides on him.
when the niggas switch sides. I'm
Yeah.
not saying. All I'm saying was
I'm not
switching
gonna say
sides
LeBron.
is
LeBron
wrong.
definitely switched sides.
Yeah,
But
and he
niggas
does
switch
that.
sides.
You look at that dude Urkel.
You watch wrestling, niggas switch sides.
The dude that did Urkel, he was asking why do celebrities do that? He like, some celebrities they just need to be wherever. He like some people just need to be wherever. It's like they have FOMO. They need to be wherever it's hot. Whatever it's hot, I gotta go there. This thing's popping, I gotta go over there. That's why LeBron.
That could be LeBron.
I'll definitely take popping. He's out here living that rap. You can't really ask him what you grew up to. Whatever's popping, that's his favorite new artist at the time. So niggas really, are you really? You know what I'm saying? So
no, he'll tell you who his favorite rappers are when he was younger.
These young niggas will tell you who their rappers are when they was younger. LeBron clearly goes whatever the public says.
No, but I can tell you who his first favorite rappers are.
Who was his favorite rapper?
Nigga love Jay-Z.
Oh, isn't that convenient? Isn't that the go-to answer?
Yeah, but that's not my answer though. So how's that the go-to answer? Is that your answer?
Listen, I'm talking about their big. What's the name?
That's none of our answers. So
Jay-Z is one of my favorites growing up.
He ain't not one of mine.
These guys will grow up and say that was one of their favorites. But even with the Jay-Z, what's the name? That's what they'll say they go to. But when it's time for them to play, when you hear their music, you ain't never hear no Jay-Z playing in his background.
No, but this nigga, he got Jay-Z songs playing. You can see him reciting the whole Jay-Z lyrics, song that I don't even know. Old Jay-Z songs that this nigga knows from top to bottom.
I'd have to see.
He's a fan.
I can't mean it's not hard to believe.
Has there been enough LeBron slander and Drake deriding?
You'll jump back on it later.
We'll settle that. We'll let that slide for this week.
Yeah, pause.
Jesus, god damn.
What else we have?
I guess buffoonery continues. Soulja Boy gets arrested in Los Angeles after, I guess, routine traffic stop.
Yeah, they didn't say what he got stopped for, but nigga was on probation. He had guns in the car.
There was 4 other people in the car. How Soulja Boy take the hit?
You know how it goes. You already had weapons charges before. They're not taking. They're trying to get the big fish. First of all, why did they even pull him over in the first place? They still haven't told us why they pulled him over. Tents?
Yeah, it was the tents were too dark, some shit like that.
Eventually, they're gonna have to stop that. Eventually, we're gonna have to stop taking that as an excuse for them to keep pulling over black people. Because that's their excuse. That's their go-to. That's just like, yo, you got tents. I don't care how dark they are. If you got tents and I want to stop you, I'm gonna pull you over because I suspect your tents are too dark.
Yeah, but
that's what happens when your tints are too dark.
Yeah,
because I have tints on my car.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be too dark for them to stop you though.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You can drive around with legal tints and they can stop you and say that they think that your tints are too dark.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
I've been pulled over for dark tints. It's when my tints were too dark.
Yeah.
Now that I have state regulated darkness tints, you don't get tired. I've never been pulled over since.
I understand that, but the fact that they could pull you over, that's the suspicion because they think because their eyeballs, because they're not testing it from while they're driving by.
I don't know what this could have means because it hasn't happened. Ain't no could have.
Well, it happens. I'm telling you, it happens.
Nobody has ever been pulled over with less than 30% tints.
One of my first experiences with police was a tint issue. This was Fat Swerve.
Was the tints dark?
They were like mirror tints.
Exactly.
But I don't know if they were dark. Who knows if they were legal?
Mirror tints weren't legal.
But they were light mirror tints though.
It don't matter, bro.
You see?
When the tints is wrong, you get pulled over for the tints.
But even if the tint's not wrong, you can still get pulled over the tints, is what I'm telling you.
I'm just telling you, you don't know anybody that has ever happened to.
I know people that's happened to.
Lies.
They test it and then be like, oh, they test it and they be like, no, you good. Yeah, but then they smell around. They might look around. The reason they stop you is not for the tints. The reason is because they just want to check what's in your car. As soon as they pull up to the car, they're already looking in the back seat, looking everywhere they need, everywhere besides the tints. There's a XQ, what is the XQ Infinity, QX Infinity, something like that. I guess it's supposed to be known for like speed racing or something. and the cops know that a lot of people like try to modify it so it can go faster. So I know somebody who has one of these cars, and this guy's getting pulled over all the time because of his tints.
And he refused to remove the tints.
He took the tints off. Actually, what he does is he rides with the windows off. He bought the car like that, so I don't know why he don't want to take it off, but he just rides with the windows down. But he still has that bar, that strip at the top, and I guess they stop him for that.
Niggas be looking for trouble. He know what to do to stop getting pulled over. Remove the tents. He don't want to.
Yeah, just turn your skin white.
You gotta let that nigga. You gotta let that,
that's all you gotta do.
let that nigga get in trouble. That's what he looking for.
I mean, it comes. Let me.
We lost Nate again.
When they want to violate you, they're gonna violate you regardless.
Exactly, but they just like
you don't give them the tents, they'll find another reason to pull you over.
Exactly, but tents is just the automatic, easy one because niggas is not driving around in the fishbowl. When was the last time you seen a nigga driving around with no tents on their car? I got
two vehicles with fishbowls now, but this
I know because
you regret it.
Yeah, but you use those for business.
Yeah, but
those not your personal.
But I do feel like I can see why you do it. But I don't like the super dark tint. Anyways, I'm cool with state regulated.
Nigga, bro, I'm old, bro. We old now. Niggas looking at a 5% tint all day.
I
nigga,
can't
you
see.
Gonna die.
I can't. I need regular my tint. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I
can't
don't
see
need that super dark shit. I can't look outside,
especially at nighttime.
Yeah,
and I gotta roll down the window just to make a turn.
Yeah, like what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
We was doing dumb shit, bro.
Yeah.
I think about the fucking system I had in my car, and I'm like, that was fucking dumb. Why was I doing that? Why am I putting this big ass, taking up all the space in my trunk, just so I can make noise for no reason? And now I'm listening to my regular stock radio. I'm like, damn, this shit pretty loud.
They made it perfect, bro.
This shit booming. What the hell was I thinking? What am I adding sounds to this for?
Yeah, bro. The dumb shit we do as youngins, man.
Wasting money on rims.
But you got youngins, your boy Trick Daddy out here wilding with the
they're cooking his ass
with the 35 and over. Trick said, Nate?
Trick Daddy said, women that are 35 and over, y'all damaged goods.
So who's cooking them? The 35 and older crowd,
Who else? Who else? A hit dog gonna holler.
Holla, holla, holla.
If a woman said that men over 35% were fried, someone like, fuck it, keep moving. But you say that, you already know women ain't gonna stand for it.
Well, we're being factual here. Would that be reasonable to say that 35 men 35 and older are fried? Because I know some people say like if you
over and fried, why would men 35 and over? Niggas is just getting their bag. Nigga 35 just not cooking. That nigga just the pot just getting hot. Was it in our group chat? Was it our group chat when we said something about if you what was said? If you over a certain age and with no kids or not married or something like that, red flag. Red flag if you're was it 38, 39, what is it? I don't know about what's name, but I'm just saying why he's saying 35 and older that he's saying they're damaged goods. I can see that. If they're 30, I absolutely could see that.
I agree.
What was the statement? If you're 35 and older, and that's it. That's how he said. He said kids,
over
nothing.
35 got damaged goods because you either been in and out of a relationship already, or you haven't for some reason still been able to secure one. So either way, it ain't good signage. You either supposed to be taken up already, or you've been in and out. You've been outside too long. You can't be tamed.
Listen, that's the magic number, bro. 35.
So 35 or later, it makes sense. You're 35. It
35.
Makes sense.
What if you're 35, no kids, and you were in a long-term relationship for a long time?
Something wrong with you. Why are you out of it?
You damage in the sense that you have control. You're gonna have arrested development. You're gonna have
because if you're thinking 35,
young relationships is your view of all the relationships forever. Long-term
relationship would be what, 10, 15 years?
Mm-hmm.
So you break up with someone after 15 years. It's supposed to be a third of the time that you was with that person for you to get over that person. So that's another 5 years.
These rules. This is the bullshit.
Yeah, this nigga's.
Yeah,
Where you got that number from? No, I never heard
The
that.
third?
No, I never heard of that.
It's the third. That's just what the people say.
Is that for men? Because it ain't for women.
The healing time.
Because I be seeing women the next week. They already got a dude on their arm.
Yeah, who play by
I'm just telling you that
we're not waiting to get healed. We getting healed in the process. So I'm gonna find somebody while I'm getting healed.
Proper healing time is a third of the time the relationship is. So Swerve, she break up. You break up with somebody at 35 after being them for 15 years. You gotta wait a whole another 5 years. You 40. Ain't nobody want no 40-year-old.
Well, hopefully she would find somebody else right after it, and then in those 5 years, that would be the time she gets to lock in with that guy.
I say 35, bro. If she ain't got somebody by 35, she cooked.
I just think at that age, they're either been scorned by too many messed up relationships, have shit their way, or they too bossed up themselves that they not, you know what I'm saying? They ain't taking orders anymore. So it's either way you're gonna have. Either way, it's gonna the pickings are gonna be slim.
So what's the chances? What would one do? What would somebody over 35? What would Trick's advice be to a woman over 35?
I don't know what Trick's advice is gonna be, but
what would y'all advice be then?
They gotta become team players.
Team players, what does that mean?
They gotta share a nigga.
Someone's gonna be the main one saying these are permanent side piece positions.
Okay. What advice could you give to someone who is not?
They gotta find someone who's 45 or 55.
Okay, so 35-year-olds only hope if they don't want to share, which is not the goal.
You could shoot up 10 years, 10, 15 years,
which is not that crazy. If you're 35 and you were to 45, that's not crazy at all. That's actually winning for everybody because
it's not winning for the 45-year-old nigga.
He's with
the issue. The nigga that's 45, the nigga that's 45, the nigga that's 25, 35, 50, they all want the same group of women.
Yeah.
That's the one that's 20 to 25.
Yeah, but that's what they want. But niggas gotta be.
Yeah, and the older the nigga is, the more of his bag, the more access he has to the younger one. The other one, you know what I'm saying, the only one that's competing some is the younger male, but you don't have the resources just yet.
Niggas in his circle is not gonna be upset when they see they're gonna say, oh yeah, Gerald 45-year-old Gerald got himself a 35-year-old. Nobody's gonna be looking at him crazy.
They're gonna say
like, oh, he got himself a young whippersnapper, huh?
Gerald settled.
They're gonna say they're not gonna say young. They're gonna say Gerald.
No, because if Gerald was with his high school sweetheart,
35 or nothing. You're not calling 35 nothing young.
Listen, if you're Gerald and you were with your high school sweetheart your whole life, and she's the same age as you, she was also 45, and then my next girl is 35. That's not a come up.
That's not young.
It's younger than what I had before.
Sure, that's to be given, but
it's younger than all my homies that are still with women that they were with.
This is true, but it's still not considered young. We're not giving.
It's not a flex.
It's a flex, just like the Joe Budden seats. It's a flex to somebody.
You gotta pull up that 25. Flex.
Nigga pulling up with an antique. You know, a car is an antique after 30 years. Nigga pull up with an antique talking about he flexing. Nigga, that ain't no flex.
That carpet in the shop too long, dog. You breaking it up.
No, I've been seeing
too many oil changes.
I've been seeing the old Toyotas, because you know it's about that time. Them old Toyotas we grew up on, them shit's about to be antiques now. I'm seeing them shits riding on with the blue tags. I'm like, that shit right there is pretty clean. I drive that 30-year-old Toyota Camry.
Listen, man, it's still either way. They're roasting Trick online right now, but they got the photos of him. They got his mugshot.
Because it's the messenger. The nigga out here lupus up talking about women being cooked.
30. Listen,
you know what I love?
It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is.
As much as they're roasting him, if y'all niggas seen Trick's lineup, I'm pretty sure it'd be baddies. I'm pretty sure it'd be bad, and that's the thing they can't stop.
It's not the messenger, because anybody that says anything about women over 35 is getting cooked.
They're getting cooked, yeah.
Yeah, but at least have some ammunition, right? So if you're a good young strapping young guy, at least you could defend yourself. Trick, you ain't got nothing to fight back with.
Well, he don't need nothing to fight back with. I hate this whole ageism. Like, old niggas don't get to have a say, especially the old niggas with money.
You can say whatever you want to say, but just imagine you want to throw shots at. You can say whatever you want to say, but if you want to throw shots at people, people can throw shots back at you.
That's fine, but we live in the world set up one way. It's the same thing that happened with Some Thug. Some Thug was saying last week, he caught a lot of heat last week. How he was saying how Meg Thee Stallion and she's dating
Clay,
and I guess she up and got him like a $25,000 watch or some shit. He's like, see, that's why I'm glad that she ain't messing with me past something. He's like, I can't be having you buy me a $25,000 watch. Like, why do I have to buy you to buy that?
Yeah,
I can't be having a little boy me. But
that's his mindset, and he's just not. He's not ready for that.
People are like, oh, these old niggas. That's what y'all don't understand. Don't become the old rich nigga. She don't want you, cuz. She don't want you. And he was like, he's never saying that. His whole thing was like, they don't want you when they're bad. He like, it's no problem. He like, I'm stay old. I'm gonna stay in shape. I'll just wait on them. That's always his thing. He's always joking around saying that. And people say, oh, these old niggas is weird. The only reason they want younger. There's a whole diatribe that comes with that whole thing.
So when he says I'll wait on him, that means he's gonna wait on Meg to become what, 30, 39? Yeah, any of them.
He said
35.
The same
35, exactly. and he's gonna be what, 65? He's not going to the 20. He's waiting for Meg to 35, and he's gonna flex on niggas with that 35-year-old Meg.
He's not gonna flex. He's gonna knock it down and keep it moving. He's not waiting to put it on the team, nigga. It's a hook.
I know, but that's a flex. Wifing someone is not necessarily has to be the flex. Getting her in general could be a flex.
If he's just knocking one off the peg for old time's sake, which happens to plenty of people. You missed them in high school, you catch them later down the line. You know what I'm saying? You do it for your old time's sakes.
Meg's not that one for him though.
It could be because he's like, nigga, he's rocking now. He plans on still being in shape, getting money as he gets older. He's gonna be in the same situation as
playing the long game.
Playing the long game as you can as a guy.
Yeah, sometimes
people don't like
what
that.
You got to do.
And people
when you play the long game, that's my favorite game.
But people don't like when guys act like that. People don't like the fact that time works in favor for men. They don't like that we're not playing the same game.
All right, red pill.
You know what I'm saying? And that accent. They don't, you know what I'm saying? The younger works, you know what I'm saying? Beauty and Weston works with younger. Or they're going to go the other way around. It's only finance. But either way, they're roasting Young Thug. This, that, and the third, talking about he's the old weird nigga. They're like, how's he weird? He didn't even say he won after. He didn't even mention it at the time. He was just saying, like, damn, man, he'd hate to be that guy. He's like, she done buy you something for 25. Now, well, you gonna have to spend on top of that. He can't hit it with that Casio.
Nigga got it.
Well, Clay definitely got it. He's the NBA. Rap money's not the same. I mean, Meg's money's long, but it ain't rap money long.
It's not absolutely.
That's
not
NBA. Yeah, I'm NBA money. Yeah, it's not NBA.
Close.
Yeah, it's not NBA money.
Yes, that's not even close.
So someone like Meg could buy. She's probably just playing the game. I spend 30. I spend 30K on you, 25K on you.
Of course. What do you think she's gonna get?
A little 300K present ain't nothing.
Yeah. That's the point that Thug said. That's what you're trying to hear. Like he's like, what am I about to spend for that? He's like, hell no. Nah. So that's how he's looking at it that way.
Whenever I see people giving people gifts online, I already know it's not authentic. For me, I don't think it's never
because
authentic.
they're not giving cards online. It's always the expensive shit. You ain't giving no Hallmark card. You ain't no just because flowers.
This is true.
So it's weird recording yourself giving somebody a gift if you're doing it just. Gift giving is. Yeah, it's
like recording yourself crying online or recording yourself in the hospital. Yeah, sympathy. People looking for sympathy. People looking for. It's a bunch of fugazi online. A bunch of fugazi.
What else we got in hip hop, fellas? What's been popping?
Wow. Y'all heard that Gunna album about to drop soon?
Are people still checking for Gunna out here?
I'm pretty sure people still checking for Gunna. We said that was supposed to be dropping also this week. Offset?
On the 22nd, Offset dropping his new album.
Who do you think people's checking for more, Gunna or Offset?
Gunna, 100%.
I'm pretty sure.
Gunna's still buzzing out here.
Yeah, Offset was trying to hop on Gunna's wave.
Listen, Offset's still one of the hardest working artists out there.
He got to be. When your wife's working 3 times harder than you.
His wife ain't really working hard. It's hard to be just famous for being famous.
That's not his wife.
Yeah, his ex-wife, ex-baby mama.
Ex-wife. Yeah.
Oh, they're separated. They're legally divorced now.
Yeah.
Did the divorce go through?
Yeah, they've been divorced for a while now.
No, they've been separated. They ain't
They've
been
been
divorced.
divorced. Because they was talking about all the shit that splitting the assets and alimony and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, remember he was threatening to try to go after her thing, and that's when she got mad, talking about I hate you and shit like that. So I don't know if it got finalized.
I didn't think it was finalized. You must be thinking about Tiana Taylor and them. That's who shit was finalized. Yeah. Tiana and Shumpert. Either way, I don't know what was this topic that we were on?
She has other penises in her. How y'all call him? I can't call somebody. I can't say that's somebody's wife if she has another man's penis in her. That's crazy.
By the law of the letter of the law, how paper works.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason. That's the whole reason. He was like when she was pregnant, he was getting that. So well, you think she give a damn if the ring was on her? When she had a baby in her, she'll still get tossed up. What this supposed to be?
That new song she got called Outside, the last like 4 bars of it, whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Outside, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta listen to like the last 4 bars. When I listen to those last 4 bars, I'm like, okay, Cardi wrote this.
Yeah.
The rest, those last 4 bars. But the rest of it.
Yeah, said this pussy's going outside. Niggas out there. It's a straight anthem about nigga that we about to go outside. We about to turn up. Get on a basketball player, make some bad decisions. Play the game, laugh today, but you already know you're gonna cry tomorrow. But you know that comes with it.
Horse.
That comes with it.
Cardi's great. She's not a good rapper. I like her music.
Good writer. She got some good ass writers. They do fire bangers. They do music that's real that people can relate to.
Yeah, I guess.
She does a lot of relatable music. Her shit's raw. Gangster music at that, you know. Her shit, Cardi, whoever her writers is her team, she's got a great pocket. She ain't out here trying to do no weirdo shit. Melissa Salmon should be rocking.
Shit. Nate, who's Lil Tay?
Lil Tay is, I don't know if you remember her a couple years ago.
The little girl, I know. Yeah, she used to go and run up in people's houses acting like shit was hers.
Her mom was a real estate agent, and she used to go in people's houses and act like it was hers, flexing money, and her and her brother and shit like that, doing all this shit, talking about she was the next rapper, cursing, all this crazy shit. She went super viral back in the days.
Mm-hmm. What happened to her?
Yeah, then they found out it was her mom was using her real estate property. Mom got fired. This, that, and a third, and whatever. Fast forward a couple years later, I guess she's just turning 18, and there's been a countdown, you know, right before she turned 18, that she was making her OnlyFans.
Hey,
she drops OnlyFans, not even 3 hours, makes $1 million.
It's a lot of creeps out here.
There's a lot of sickos. Them niggas been
sick.
I want to say,
hey, they doing that Slim Thug shit, playing the long game.
I understand because Nate was just advocating because I told you guys 35 is fine. If you're 45, you get a 35-year-old. Y'all's niggas said, nah, that's not good enough. We need to go lower. We need to get as close to 18. We need to get close to the. We need to get close. We need to get closer to the line as we can without going over the line. That's what these niggas is doing.
These niggas are red dye.
And now you're trying to shame them.
Listen,
they waited till the legal time. Now 18 years old.
Look at it, right? That's how they look at it. They waited till legal time.
Yeah.
And OnlyFans out here wrecking the economy again, making motherfuckers millionaires off of nothing. Off of nothing.
Damn,
crazy.
3 hours, 1 million. What's she at now?
I don't know. It's probably still ringing up. I don't know what she even doing on OnlyFans. The shit is crazy.
Let me get your password. What she was doing on that OnlyFans though?
Y'all niggas pay for OnlyFans? I've never paid for OnlyFans subscription in my life.
Oh, I thought you had one. That's why I was asking for your password.
Well, I know you had. How that works? I didn't even got porn is free. I never understand the concept of people paying for OnlyFans.
No, Pornhub is wide
crazy.
Open.
Pornhub's not wide open no more, but it's still crazy because you can find it anywhere. But still,
you better do that age verification, nigga.
Nah. No, I ain't putting my eyes on niggas wild. Ain't that deep, Carl. I gonna pick up some DVDs for the swap shop.
That's what it might have to be. We might need to bring it back to the swap shop. They didn't go out of business, did they?
They've been out of business.
No, they still making DVDs or not?
CDs and bootlegs.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I'm sure niggas.
I ain't been into a flea market in a long time, so I wouldn't even know.
Well, speaking of OnlyFans, The WNBA have a dildo problem
Damn.
that is causing these dykes to go crazy.
Dildo mania.
So it's dildo mania in the WNBA. So what's been happening is past couple weeks or so, motherfuckers has just been throwing dildos onto the court while them girls playing, bro.
Big vascular green dildos.
Big highlighter dildos. And you know, one of the players probably like, is that my shit?
Yeah, motherfuckers acting like they scared, bitch. The first time I seen it fall onto the court, everybody's looking around, acting like they don't want to touch it. The camera didn't spot it yet. When the camera did spot it, the announcer's like, "Oh!" They took the camera off real quick, and then the referees kicking it around. Ball boys looking at it crazy. They don't want to pick it up. They picked it up with a towel and got rid of it. I'm like, y'all know who this shit belong to. Somebody wanted to pick it up and give it a sniff. That's what they wanted to do. I wouldn't have been scared. I'm sniffing that thing, see where this shit came from. That's the culprit right there.
You're gonna look crazy sniffing it. That's one.
I'm gonna look crazy sniffing it because I'm gonna sniff it. And then I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna point right into the stands. I'm gonna point right into the stands. There she go. Got you, bitch. You thought you was gonna get away, huh?
That's crazy.
I told you about these girls that was All-Star Weekend or WNBA All-Star Weekend. They walking around trying to get in the clubs with their damn straps on. Full strapped up. Foot long straps stuck right to on the inside. But still, that's still crazy. Because you get patted down.
I thought they was pulling the Doug.
Imagine if they play with the strap on them.
You don't remember Doug? The cartoon Doug.
Doug Funny, yeah.
The cartoon.
Yeah, I remember Doug. His last name was Funny.
Classic.
The one that wore his
pants outside of his briefs?
Yeah, his briefs on the outside.
Oh, you talking about
Quailman.
Oh yeah. Quailman, yeah, the superhero.
Yeah. But that's going to be a thing. They've had an issue of people sneaking in dildos, dropping them on the court.
Someone's got arrested for it.
Yeah, you need to get kicked out for you're going to lose your league pass.
How would you spot a dildo anyway?
You know how many cameras there is? Everything is being recorded in that shit.
I'm talking about sneaking it in.
Oh yeah, that's I don't even know how do you sneak in a dildo?
You strap that bitch right to your leg. You put it on just like you're wearing it. They have the underwear with the little thingy that straps onto it, and they just put that thing on.
The players do that shit, so.
But if they do that shit in the game, that shit would be crazy.
Wear a strap on the game?
The game. Like Brittany Griner, and you trying to post up, and she got her junk all on your back? Nah, cuz.
That should be hilarious.
Nah, Brittany, we can't do this. We can't have this. She already done got rid of her titties.
I think her bottom half is still the same, though.
For now.
I don't think she's trans. She's not a trans. She's
she's halfway trans.
Yeah.
You can't make a penis, can you?
You can make a penis.
Yeah, they can make them.
Oh shit!
I don't know how realistic it is. I don't know how realistic the vagina is when they make those.
We're in awkward times, sir.
Yeah, bro. Motherfuckers walking around with open wounds. And plugging them with shit so they don't close, bro.
Yeah, we're definitely in awkward times.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Dude.
Do they have to keep it plugged so it don't close?
Yeah.
They have to do something.
It's an open wound, bro. They have to plug.
That's fucking disgusting.
They have to plug that shit, bro.
Why they can't sew it up or something?
I don't know, bro.
That's not homophobic. That's transphobic. Get it right.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy out here.
What else we got going on?
I was about to hit y'all with the outro. Y'all niggas weren't talking.
Hip hop. Y'all did the Soulja Boy. Y'all did the Trick Daddy. Y'all, we already know we really checking for the Gunna Wanna.
What I got on here? Oh, Michelle Obama says ESPN is just like a reality TV show, and Stephen A. Smith could be a real housewife.
When we gonna tell Michelle to shut the fuck up?
Yeah, she hating a little bit, but at the same time, it's right.
She's right. It sounds like hate, but when you think about it, it is right because when you go on ESPN, I remember back when like Scott Van Pelt and what's the black dude with that died of cancer.
I know who you're talking about. He was doing
that dude,
the Bang or whatever.
Yeah, whoever them guys is. Like them guys I used to watch ESPN and it just used to be highlights and people talking about the actual
politics though.
Yeah, but now they're doing politics and world news and fashion. It's like a reality TV show.
That's what the market calls for.
Yeah. She just mad that Stephen A. Smith has some critical words for the Democrats every now and then, like that.
But at the same time, if you're Stephen A., you can't be mad if somebody's calling your station out for doing what it's doing. Y'all out here, instead of reporting on sports, y'all out here reporting on people's kids and why they shouldn't be playing basketball.
Michelle Obama just hating.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, I don't think it's in the wrong. What y'all have this week with your boy Charlamagne? What happened with that?
Oh, I seen Charlamagne like on some type of clips he was on some type of like.
Yeah, I got it in the notes. It said Charlamagne was saying about Kamala Harris.
He says he doubled down on his support of Kamala Harris. Says the former VP was the Democrats' best chance to beat Trump.
This nigga is absolutely nuts.
You don't believe that?
What he's talking about,
bro?
You don't
never
believe that?
stood a chance. But
he didn't say he didn't say that she stood a chance. He said she was their best chance.
She
to
was
beat Trump.
never their best.
Who do you think was their best chance?
Clearly not her.
Who was the best chance?
It would have been had they had an open primary, we would have found out, but we didn't find out because they kicked out Joe and forced her on us. And she was never his best chance.
Joe Biden had a better chance than Kamala.
Exactly. As Joe Biden would say, his old frail ass was he'd be the better chance. She was never the chance. They gave us the old pump and dump, fake the numbers, make her hot before she got on, and she fizzled out. I think this week she said she's not coming back to politics. The system's a little too broken.
Oh,
like,
she's
you
done?
ain't coming back, nigga, because you know what's up.
Yeah.
Nigga, you cooked out here.
She can't come back.
She's a wrap.
She was going. I think she would have lost California.
I was telling people that it's a wrap. People talk about, oh no, this massage. And I'm like, no, it was hype, man. It was media hype, bullshit, made up hype, manufactured hype. They never liked the Kamala like that.
So when do you think another woman would come to the forefront again on either side?
Sure,
anytime soon.
People that we like, but you can't force it on us last minute and think you can get that hype. That hype don't last long. Now people, that shit comes and goes.
You got to get a fully authentic person. You can't get someone that we have to question if they're black, if they're Indian, if they're...
And their family won't come forward. Been in politics this long, still ain't seen their damn dad.
You're going to get a nice blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman.
Nah, I can't go for that.
That's what you said. So...
Nah, I can't go for that. Karen,
Charlamagne be tripping anyways, though, man. You know, he be half stepping. I almost feel like he's a double agent because whatever he tells the Democrats,
he's a drifter, bro. He just goes with whatever the public goes.
I don't think he's drifting. I think he's just saying what's happening real time. I don't think he's picking either side. I think he'll have his side that he picks, that he stands for, and when they fuck up, he'll speak against them.
But no matter what he says, he'll still vote. He still never changes his vote. He's still voting Democrats, no matter how much he's.
The last term, I think he actually believed in Kamala over Trump.
Quick question. Do you guys personally know anyone that's looking for a job and don't have a job right now?
No, I don't know what you mean.
I know people who are have jobs and would like to find a better job because their job's not paying good enough.
That's not the question.
I can't say. I mean, I'd imagine. I don't
know. Because you're going to find work. It's just finding good work is the problem. Finding work that will sustain you in this economy is the problem. Some of the I'm starting to feel like the job I have now is starting to fall down into this point where this job is not sustaining me. I'm either going to have to find another job or I got to leave this shit and go find something better. There's plenty of work. It's just, is the work going to be enough? It's like one job nowadays is not enough to sustain you. Freaking groceries, gas, everything's just so expensive.
Stop eating.
That's what I got to do. I'm losing. Either I got to lose weight, or I got to stop driving around, or I got to stop smoking. I got to do something. I got to find other ways to survive. I got to give up things for me to just live. But that's
the issue with the jobs is that I feel like it does such a good job of hitting you with the okie doke. You get in there, you can come in there and say, I'm gonna be there short term, I'm just there to knock off a bill. Whatever it do, at some time it slowly erodes you and it becomes like normal.
Getting a job just to pay a light bill.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's what this nigga talking about. You need the job gets you because you go in there because you need to pay a bill.
Yeah, bill. I got my light bill $700 with these sensors here. So nigga might have to. People will get a job for that. What do you mean? Someone's gonna have to pay for that. So if you're gonna cover up what's saying, but before you know, your life might become your new normal, or either your bills come to that amount. I feel like the job puts you on that hamster wheel at some point. Every time you get in there, and it slowly erodes you, and before you know it, you're a normie, and life passes you by, and most of the time, I don't want to say life even passes you by, but it becomes your day to day. You're locked into your 40, locked out. You only have your weekends locked into your 40.
We can't all scam like you, Nate.
Here's what I know: motherfuckers that are on that treadmill, they be on it, and that becomes the new normal. And it's the people that's like unplugged that look away. Maybe it's the looking around, the never settling, whatever it is. Every now and then, even if it's a windfall here. A windfall there, they tend to outdo better than the person that's on that treadmill every day. There's a benefit to being on the treadmill every day. You get the consistency, but those are usually people that are just scraping by mustard. No one that's working makes working look good to me. It looked like the least thing I'd want to do.
Yeah, it is the least thing you do want to do
and because the
thing that people that work want to do the most is to stop working, and that's why retirement looks so gravy. That's why when we see people
know that they're paying just enough that people are just paying their bills.
When I see people that's about to retire, I'm like, man, you think this nigga made it right here? This nigga got about to have Social Security coming. He got his pension coming. He got all his stocks coming.
Yeah,
he still got all his hair.
That's
this nigga. You about to be chilling for the next 30 years, 20 years, however long you can live.
That's lovely when you're paying away and you're investing. Most people that's working, not even maxing out their investments, they're not doing none of that. They're literally on the wheel.
Well, I think the reason why I feel like the money's not enough is because I'm saving too much.
See, that's not a problem. Trust me, that's a good problem to have. That nigga said saving too much.
Yeah, the old people at my job, they be looking at me crazy because when I tell them like I'm putting like 14% or something
that's
into
how you want to be. You rather
but then I tell them they look at like my 401k, that shit's already like 6 figures. They're like, dang, you only been here about 6 years. I'm like, yeah, but
that's how you rather be, and that's such a rarity when you go to work.
It's the people don't realize that the money's coming pre-tax. So when you maximize and you look at your check, it don't seem like a big difference.
The check looks trash, but when I go in my Vanguard, the shit looks beautiful. But then I'm like, it's like you're playing a game, because what if I don't even make it till tomorrow?
Yeah, that's the risk. There's all that risk. So you still got to live a little. But
my 401k looking lovely.
You leave it to the wife.
Yeah, I guess. But that's why throughout the hamster wheel, sometimes you got to hop off and live life.
Yeah,
that's all.
You still got to live a little. So
yeah.
I'm not with that deferring everything to the very end.
Yeah, but you make it seem like niggas only living 48 hours a week.
But a lot of people are.
Yeah,
most people are.
40.
I guess.
You talking about you guys are vacationing and shit like that. Most people are not living like you're living.
Yeah, but just like you say, just like Juno's talking about some. Do you know anybody's looking for jobs? There's jobs like I used to have when I was younger. I couldn't even go. My whole family went to Haiti for a funeral. I couldn't afford not to be at work. Ain't no sick days. If I didn't go to work for a week, I would not have money and I would not be able to afford my rent. Now I finally got a job where I can get sick time and bereavement and holidays and all that stuff. But a lot of people just have those jobs where you're just, if you don't show up, you don't work, you don't get paid.
Here's the thing. I used to always, ever since college, ever since we did in college, I used to, when I did a job, I used to try to work, not get the 40, but get like the 32. Then if I wanted to get the option to get the extra hours, I'd get the 40. Versus if I need to get an extra day off, I could make a 3-day weekend. That week have vacation or anything like that. When you locked in and that said 40, that's where they got your ass. When it's a mandatory 40. When it's that 32 and they always need it and there's always a shortage, okay, so I can come in, you know what I'm saying? Or it's either that or have a job that overtime is always available. Then you can make it up the other way. But
mandatory 40 is not an issue if you have a job that gives you time. Some jobs, especially if you're in service industry or something like working restaurants, ain't no time.
Like that's the killer.
If you don't work, you don't eat.
Yeah, but when you got those jobs, then I'm not doing the 40. I'm not doing the mandatory 40. I'd rather do the 32, and I already know there's going to be a shortage. I can always pick up the thing. That way, that extra day, it's at my leisure. If I need an extra day off, locking in at a job that has no benefits for the 40 is nuts.
Yeah,
because they're going to straight abuse you.
Well, yeah, you right for sure. But I remember when I was at Wing House.
You're gonna work every holiday. They're gonna make sure they're gonna use you every time they're gonna use you completely.
Yeah, definitely.
Nigga swear that was the time of your life, nigga.
Yeah, good times. That nigga had the time of his life. I won't take it back. I wouldn't take it back.
Classic.
Sometimes I was working like a Mexican out there. Sometimes they'd be like, "Oh, our labor's looking bad. We need to get some people off the clock." I'd be like, "Ain't no problem, Miss Julie. I got you. I hop off the clock for the last hour. Just hook me up. Just hook me up with some of these beers at the end of the night. We sit out that bitch, just drinking.
Are you working for free for the last hour?
Working for beer. That's how we had it like that.
How the system gets you there.
But everybody was winning. I was like, shit, you can have your I get 4 pitchers at the end of the night, 4 pitchers of beer, sitting outside having fun conversation, chilling with the homies.
I'm telling you, Swerve was having the time of his life when he was working.
God forbid that nigga got injured off the clock, bro. The lawsuit.
Nah, there's a lot of they ain't worried about that. Bro, I don't see
the person who'd have to explain why is this guy off the clock, how he got injured.
Nah, there ain't none of that.
All because they wanted to make sure that the books looked a little clean.
This was a different time in America. It wasn't none of that mamsy pansy stuff, all right? Ain't no lawsuits going on. Well, niggas getting knives pulled out on them in the kitchen. Nigga go to jail and the GM go bail him out the same day. Hey yo, we gotta push out these chicken, car.
What I'm saying, when you're up like upper management, there's like a level. Oh, warehouse jobs are like that too. Everything in most jobs are uniform, but you get like more towards the upper management. They kind of give you a lot of discretion. Do what you want. They cook the books. Just get the numbers right. We don't give a fuck how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
That's why the leeway is coming from. It ain't like I'm saying the lower guy. So that's what I'm saying. He could get in trouble, but his boss is never gonna come down because shit rolls down here. His boss is never gonna come down on him.
It's a lot of
his numbers are right.
It's a lot of gray area shit that be going on.
Yeah.
But the people that are above me, they don't give a damn as long as numbers look right at the end of the year.
Exactly. I'm never gonna come down and check as long as you can run this shit how the fuck you want. As long as the numbers are right. That's how it goes. And that's the leeway they give you in a lot. And when you're in warehouses, it's completely like that. That's why warehouses are completely fun. Kind of like no man's land. Everyone do what the fuck they want. But that there's a lot of like those places you got all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I went into work today. I didn't do a damn thing till like 10:30.
Yeah.
We would just sit down, chilling, talking. We'd be LeBron, Jordan discussions. We do a little pod every morning when we get into work.
So I like those a little bit more better than formal, up and down, strict by the code. You got to be in by this, punch out by that. Oh, if you don't do your 30, we're going to get them saying when they're on top of you a little bit better. I like the...
I'm supposed to be in at 8 o'clock. I can't remember last time I clocked in before 8:15.
I can't tell you. For niggas?
I can't tell you.
If you're going to work for niggas, that's how it's going to make the most sense. If you get that leeway. When you get the warehouses a little bit more, that's better than I'm saying. I was just saying this today. I remember like when I used to work at Walmart, like golly, horrible.
Mm-hmm. What about y'all niggas got any recommendations for this week? We about to get up out of here.
I got 3 recommendations: Ross, Marshalls, Bell's Outlet for the niggas that know.
I don't even know if all those even gonna still stay open.
They gonna be
open now.
They gonna remain open.
They ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, when Juno came over here, where we went to that Where did we go to? Oh, 7th and Grove. He needed to get a shirt. I was like, where? He's like, where can I go get a shirt? I was like, just go to Ross. You know, they got them deals. He walked in there, got a shirt that should say Misfits on it. He got up to the front register, and I guess the girl at the cashier knew the group Misfit. This nigga Juno didn't even know that it was a group. He's just like, shit, it's the right colors, just match. The girl asked him, yo, what's your favorite Misfit song? He's like, they're a band?
Bro, I always see Misfit all over the place. I never knew it was a fucking rock and roll group.
Yeah, and then white people,
They do got a lot of popular merch.
Then white people will check you if they see you wear like a Led Zeppelin or some shit that they look at your face and like, this nigga don't fucking know no fucking Pink Floyd. They will check you real quick. It's like stolen valor for them. They gonna ask you, well, yo, what's your favorite Pink Floyd song? What's your favorite Doors song? You wearing that Doors shirt?
I'm gonna just hit him with the latest.
The latest. You
You
gotta tell him.
They drop music forever.
You gotta tell him. No, I like his old shit. I don't really like none of his new shit. I like the classics.
The classics. That's it.
What about you, Nate?
I don't know if I have any recommendations as we come. Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I started watching Severance.
You like
I
it?
do like it.
Mind blowing, right?
I like it.
That shit's crazy.
I like it. I like it. I fucks with it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
But all right, folks, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram, That's Absurd Pod on Twitter, That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook, and you can always drop an email at that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com. And you know the voice line is always open. All you gotta do is look through them show notes, leave message here, and you can leave your message if you have a question for us. We'll get it answered. Like today's. That shit is gay.
Yeah.
No way around it.
With that being said, we are out.
Oh yeah.